Are you beautiful?
Yes, I am beautiful.
In 2009, TLC adds a new gem to their reality TV crown, Toddlers and Tiaras.
Little kids with wigs and eyelashes and makeup and spray tans.
It hurts.
You know, dripping in rhinestones. It's outrageous.
It had humor, it had a little bit of drama, kind of that whole recipe for a successful reality show.
We were very excited that there was going to be a major show featuring pageants and showing the pageant world.
In TLC's altered reality, it's pageants on steroids.
Oh my gosh. It ain't all about just her.
Yes, it is on Boo Child.
Oh, no, it's not.
Toddlers and Tiaras really amped up the pageant world.
Here comes Pretty Woman, Paisley.
The parents seemed to really go out big trying to get the attention of producers.
You don't know anything but you're about to know.
She told me I had a fat ass, and I told her to turn around. She'd find hers too.
You'd watch another episode and you'd think, holy cow, these people are insane.
By season 3, an estimated 1.3 million viewers are tuning in every week. It's put child pageants on the map, and the attention is starting to affect the pageant world itself.
Everybody wanted to put their child in a pageant, everybody. Everything would be big, big props, big rhinestones, beautiful dresses. So the parents seemed to really go out big trying to get the attention of the TV producers.
Don't forget to smoke.
Toddlers and Tiaras absolutely made pageants much more popular. I absolutely think that when a TV camera is involved, it, exaggerates everything.
This is my show to judge.
And they don't come any more over the top than the show's breakout star, Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo's she was interesting to watch. She had funny things to say, and, she's just doing real extraordinary or outrageous kind of things, I guess.
People just loved the dynamic between her and her mom and her sister, and they were real and they were authentic. There was no artifice at all.
But bless her heart, she is for real. They're not acting. And I didn't want people to, think that we were like that. I was raised to be very respectful of people and, not to flaunt everything.
It's snowballed pageantry on a level that is unexplainable.
A lot of pageant moms and people know what the special juice is.
Honey Boo Boo made Go-Go Juice popular, which was Red Bull and Mountain Dew.
She just drinks it for pageants to give her that extra umph.
And I would have never given Paisley a Red Bull or Mountain Dew, but did give her the pageant crack, which is the pixie sticks.
We have tried the pixie sticks, as they call pageant crack. We went through 15 bags on one pageant, and they just don't do anything for her. So whatever works for your child, use it.
Well, the bottom line is straight sugar just gives you instant energy, whereas candy is a lot of other things that, it's going to take time to digest. So straight sugar to get straight energy.
Toddlers and Tiaras is, in my mind, a sad expose of what parents are willing to do to their children for their gratification. I mean, it was a train wreck you couldn't stop watching.
It's this one. Go! Just go! Sorry. Oh, hold on.
It was one of those things where you kept thinking, okay, this is the pinnacle. It cannot get any worse than this. And then you'd watch another episode and you'd think, holy cow.
Faith Micaiah.
What?
Stop.
What?
It's time to practice.
These people are insane.
Biggest challenge is the undiagnosed ADHD. She is a nasty little brat a lot of the times.
Oh, she's doing awful.
The show is attracting hundreds of hopefuls, all looking for their moment in the spotlight.
So we had applied to be on the show, and we really wanted to be one of the featured families that were filming, and there wasn't a lot of interest. So when you are at a pageant that Toddlers and Tiaras is filming, and you're not one of the featured children, you're hoping that you'll somehow get a few minutes or a few seconds of camera time just to be on television. My name is Wendy Dickey, and my daughter Paisley was a beauty pageant contestant on Toddlers and Tiaras. So we found out Toddlers and Tiaras was going to be filming in Georgia, and the pageant was a themed pageant, and it was your favorite celebrity. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? Paisley's going to be Julia Roberts, and I'm going to put her in this cute little costume, and it's going to be so funny they'll have to show her on TV.
Here comes Pretty Woman. Paisley!
It was the funniest thing you had ever seen, and they actually filmed one of the judges laughing.
Paisley's barely stepped off stage before she becomes a media sensation, but not for the reason her mom had hoped.
Someone called me and said, "Girl, have you seen Facebook?" And I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" So I pulled my vehicle over, and I'm shocked. There was someone saying something hurtful, and she was one of the 3 families that were filmed that day.
They dressed Paisley up like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman as a prostitute. And I would never, ever do that to my little girl, ever.
TMZ came out with an article before the episode ever aired. They're putting Paisley's picture up there, and then all of these other media outlets starts picking up on it. And before I know it, it's all over the world.
How have things been for you since that whole thing kind of blew up?
It's actually been really crazy. I had no idea that it would go that far, that it would be blown that far out of proportion. It was comical. It meant to be comical. The outfit was not sexy. It was tacky and hideous. It was comical. My phone was blowing up with everyone wanting to interview the lady who dressed her 3-year-old daughter as a prostitute.
It was crazy, the amount of backlash that came out of that.
People were trashing me for dressing my daughter as a hooker. They were saying things that should happen to me. People have not been in my home. They don't know how I raise my children. They don't know the values that I instill with my children. They want to base my entire parenthood on the show. I knew what kind of mom I was. I knew what kind of person I was. And to be put in the media in this limelight was beyond devastating.
I think the risk-reward ratio here is really bad. The risk balanced against the reward for putting your children in this television environment, I think it is very risky.
I want to be sexy and I know it when I grow up.
And I've heard a lot of folks say, and isn't that cute? We're going to put false teeth and a spray tan and a wig and maybe even pad you so that you look like you're 21.
There's something inside my eye that burns, Mommy.
A 4-year-old doesn't know what this means.
Does she look 6 or does she look 16?
I personally find it offensive when people say they look like adults. I don't think that you can make a 4-year-old look like an adult. You're going to tell me that pageantry normalizes the sexualization of children? No, the world sexualizes children. Perverts sexualize children. That is the equivalent of me saying that because you wore a skirt, you asked for it. You deserve to be raped because you had a skirt on, sis. You had a ponytail, you asked for that. That's the equivalent of that.
It is sexualized. I don't care if people say, well, if you think that way, you're the one with the problem. You have a parent there who saw the opportunity to be on television. And that was the motivating factor, not the well-being of her child. If we make it okay as a society to see young girls in a way that they are made into sexual beings, then we are, as a society, opening ourselves up to something pretty dangerous.
Can you show me how you're going to take your skirt off? All right. It does have some sheer in the midriff, but hopefully people will not be calling her prostitute again.
Show her how you're going to throw it. Oh, no, not in the
Yeah. Treating young girls as nothing but a piece of meat? Would you think that was funny? Oh, God.
For Toddlers and Tiaras, the parents signed off on participation in the show, but those children did not. bottom line.